This beautiful, amazing swan says, the money machine home. So ladies and gentlemen, the money machine ladies, Kelly Gomez. Talk about that money, honey. The money is
Thank you so much. Let's dance first. Hey. Everybody stand up for a second. Move your body, shake it a little bit. Shake it. Hey. Money. Who likes money? Hey. Yes. Who likes money? If you like money, say I do. Who likes money? Who likes money? Yes. Let's give a hand to all of you guys that showed up today. I want you guys to give a hand for yourself because you made it. You took the effort. You took a space in your calendar. You took a space. You took time to get ready. Look at all these beautiful, amazing ladies and gentlemen as well. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here, for supporting, for believing in dreams, and for believing in yourselves as well. My name is Kelly Gomez. Kelly Diana Gomez Osorio, originally from Medellin, Colombia. ¡Hey! Shout out to Colombia, nuestra patria querida representando. And to all the cultures, multiculturals, everybody. Yes! Que viva Colombia. Thank you. And also for everybody. So I see so many different faces, different countries. And you know what? At the end of the day, just like earlier we were mentioning, if I cut myself and anybody cuts themselves, we all have the same blood. So it doesn't matter. We are all made from the same and we go to the same. So despite the difference, we share the heart and we share the same vision and the same mission. And all of us have a purpose, right? All of us have a different purpose in this earth. And that's part of why I am here. I'm here to communicate today. I'm here to communicate my story, my testimony, and a tip that can change your life. And I know this because it has changed my life. I came to this country, beautiful, amazing country that I love a lot, the United States. It's really the land of opportunity, the land of freedom, and an amazing country that offers you the ability to create your own business, to give birth to your ideas. So back in 2016, I got here with una maleta, ¿cómo es que se dice una maleta? A luggage of dreams, because that was it. There was no money. It was only dreams, and a lot of dreams. I came here with my mom, my dad, and my little brother, and we all shared one bedroom. And that one bedroom had one bed and an air mattress. So very humble beginnings that taught me the lessons of discipline. And also show me that does not matter where you come from or how you start, that does not define where you can go or how big you can hike the mountain. Yes. Amen to that. And that mountain can look different to all of us, and it does not have to be one specific mountain. We all have different dreams. We all have different purposes, and we all have different definitions of success. Success is a word that all of us can achieve, yet it can look very different. But all of us do have the potential to achieve that purpose that's been given to us even before we come to this earth. So going back to the story, right? 2016, I'm here in the United States, the city of Orlando. That's actually where I live. I drove this morning from Orlando. And I was in Orlando looking for opportunities. The first opportunity that I got was to work cleaning offices and at a restaurant, which it was great because it allowed me the opportunity to learn English that I didn't know at that time. Through working, gave me the opportunity to learn English, to push myself, to be uncomfortable, and then I met someone that told me about real estate. And I had no knowledge about real estate. Before, when I was in Colombia, I used to be a journalist. I had a TV show and it was amazing, communication, empowering people, bringing people to our channel to give them a platform. It was called Art 21 TV. So thank you for asking. That was actually that's actually one of the first space where I started communicating, and it was really cool because we will bring people from any type of industries and we will ask them about what motivates them behind what they did. Either if it was an actor, a singer, a painter, we will ask them, what would you like to be?
An actor, a singer, and a dancer.
Yes! And you know what? You can do it. Because if you have the dream, you have the desire, it's because it's been put into you even before you were born. You have the ability to make it happen. I believe in you. You can do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We will celebrate later on when you do it, because I know you're going to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, going back to the story, I saw the opportunity about starting to invest in real estate. And again, at that time, I did not know any English, I didn't have much money either, but yo tenía las ganas, I had the desire to make it happen. That is true. That is 100% true. Thank you for that reminder, 1,000%. And everybody, how is that, can achieve any type of goal that they put in their minds with discipline and trusting in God first. Because if it wasn't for Him, we wouldn't be able to even be alive. So just being alive here is a miracle today. Standing right here in front of us, in front of all of you guys, being able to take a breath, it's a miracle, just that in itself. So I'm grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for Sherry. I'm grateful for my friend Anel, who invited me to this event. Thank you so much. And for all of you guys that made it happen. We will then have an event with all of you guys here. So, anybody wants to learn how to invest in real estate? Show me hands. Yes, I see one hand, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, guys. I believe in freedom, and I believe in the American dream. I truly do. I do know and believe that it is still alive, that the American dream is possible, that the opportunities that this beautiful country offers us are endless. And that to me started again through real estate. So there was this one house, the very first property that I invested in real estate. It was a small 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with a 1-car garage. At that time, I couldn't even qualify to buy the property, so I got together with a business partner. The business partner brought another person into the deal. There was 3 of us, and we bought the property. And when we bought the property needed some repairs, right? And the garage was very interesting. It was a 1-car garage. I'm talking about 200 square feet, small space. But the house was a corner lot, and it had 2 different entrances and this 1-car garage. I'm talking 2016, I heard about something called Airbnb. Anybody knows what Airbnb is, right? There is platforms like Airbnb, VRBO, Booking.com. At that moment, it was not as popular as it is today. It was the beginning stages of it. So, what I did was I converted that 1-car garage into a studio. Added a kitchen, added a bathroom. The independent entrance was already there, and now it became a studio apartment. Rented that one on Airbnb. Back there, 2016, the mortgage of the entire property, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, was $1,200. And guess what? The garage was generating around $2,000 a month. just the garage. Plus, I had the 3 bedrooms where I was living in one, the master bedroom, and I was renting the 2 other bedrooms. Each bedroom was making about $1,000 a month. The property was generating about $4,000 a month. My expenses were around $2,000. Of course, I had to pay the electricity, the Wi-Fi, and all of that, maintenance of the property. What I saw was, first, I was living for free. Second, I was getting money on top of that. Third, I was meeting people from everywhere in the world, sharing food with them, sharing experiences, learning about other cultures as well. So I'm like, this is an amazing opportunity. Why not I do this again with another house? Why? That first house that I told you guys I converted the garage into a studio had increased its value because inflation happens, real estate usually for the most part goes up, and when it goes down, it comes up again later on. So the property has increased its value, right? So the loan that I originally had and the price that the property was worth a year afterwards was much higher, much higher. And that difference between how much you own to how much is worth today is called equity. And write that word, save it in your mind. Equity is a beautiful gold mine. The equity is what you can then use after you have the one property. You can do something that's called refinance, the original loan, and you pull that equity out of the property and the bank gives it to you in your bank account. What do you do with this money? You don't go buy purses and heels. No. You live below your means. As much as you can, you save, and then with that money, you reinvest into what? The second property. So, I'm sorry, I'm going through a little cold, so I may be coughing, guys. The second property, that equity allows you to buy the second property, and guess what you do with that second property? You duplicate the same strategy that you did with the first property. This is actually a proven strategy that I didn't even invent it. I followed it by people that have been doing it for years. And it's called, thank you, it's called the BRRRR method. BRRRR stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and then repeat. You buy an ugly house, you fix it up, then you rent it, then you refinance, pull out the money that now has increased, and you repeat that strategy into the next property, and the next property, and the next property. And guess what? The sky is the limit. But there is another caveat. There is an even deeper niche that I found within doing this strategy. This sounds pretty cool, right? But what if that house that you're buying, you're dividing it into multiple units? I already told you guys the garage can be converted into one unit, right? What about the master bedroom? Master bedroom already has a bathroom. And sometimes it has an independent entrance. If not, you can make another entrance. You add a small kitchen to the master bedroom. That becomes your second unit under the same roof. And the rest of the house can become the third unit. And guess what? Sometimes you have sheds, which I have converted into tiny houses. So the possibilities literally become endless. It depends on the creativity that you can put up with, or a team that can help you with it. I can help you with it. And you redesign these properties, technically converting them from single-family houses into multi-family, which lowers your risk, because now you have one property with 3 different opportunities of being rented out. So even if you don't have a tenant for one of them, you still have 2 other ones. So worst case scenario, the market goes down, most likely you're going to be able to rent at least one, worst case scenario, so you can pay off your mortgage. The other 2 are additional profit. This, guys, is something that I'm talking about, not just from people that I have heard doing it, not just from HGTV and podcasts. I have done it myself with business partners, and it has allowed me to grow from that one property that I told you guys in 2016 to over 70 rental doors in Orlando, Florida. The sky is the limit. Thank you guys, praise God, because I wouldn't be able to do it just by my own strength. There has been many ups and downs, of course, through the cycle, a lot of learning, a lot of discipline, a lot of times where I didn't think it was going to be able to do it. There was a lot of times that I ran out of money, and I was negative. But guess what? When you decide to jump and take the risk, the path opens up for you. And there is something important about faith. Faith doesn't just... Faith without action is death. So we can't be just sitting down, asking God, believing and having faith, but being stagnant. Because God's not going to put his hand. And there's a quote I want to mention, and I know I don't have a lot of time, so I may leave you guys with this quote, and it's 60 seconds of unperfected action is worth more. Here comes the money. 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 Let's go with the money. I'm gonna show you guys this quote, and I'm gonna leave you with this so you can take away what you want in your mind. 60 seconds of unperfected action is worth more than 6 months of planning in a stagnation.
That is so good.
You can have the best plan. You can come up with the best strategies, the best team, the best ideas. But if it can stay in your mind, and it's dead. 60 seconds of unperfected action is worth more than 6 months of planning in a stagnation. Guys, with that, I want to encourage you to take action and to believe in the dreams that you have in your mind and to take the risk. It may work, it may not work, but at the end of the day, just do your best. Thank you and have a wonderful day.